Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's live chat, and welcome to all of you that are joining us on YouTube, on Facebook, and also we're going to bring in the folks that are going to be joining us all the way from Amazon. Thank you, guys. You guys are amazing. If this is your first time watching, I would love for you to click on that subscribe button on YouTube, follow button on Facebook, and let's get started with this live chat. Okay, guys, you are so welcome. I want to introduce myself to you. My name is Shola, and this is Discovering Natural page wherever you are watching from. So we started off the last time I was live was on Wednesday. So I normally go live either Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Amazon, but definitely on Wednesdays and Fridays on Amazon. And if you guys don't know about the Amazon page, I do have an Amazon page. You can see it. It's in your comment area. You should be able to see it right there. And I'm also going to pop it up on the screen to show you the information. And I'm also going to bring my daughter, because the last time we were here, I was doing our hair. So before we talk about the topic of today is I'm going to share with you 10 tips, 10 things you can do to reduce breakage in your hair. So as you come in, let me know where you are watching from. I hope you enjoy this live stream, and you can do so by just sharing this live stream, by following this live stream, and also all the products that I'm going to be showing you to help you out. I'm going to be on the carousel on Amazon, and I'll also drop it in the link in the comment area. So I'm going to bring my daughter over, and I will show you what her hair looked like. So the first thing that we did last time was that we put our hair into crochet locks. Okay, we put our hair into locks, and I use this locks. So I'm going to bring her over. So this is the locks that we use for our hair. And right here is the boho locks. You can find that on Amazon. And this is the final result of what our hair looks like. And this is the length. The length was 18. So the length was 18, and this is what it looks like right now. So you'll see if she stands up, it reaches our waist area. So this reaches our waist area. And then you can see the length of it. As she turns around, this is what it looks like. Okay, so when she sits down, it looks so much like locks. So, and she got this, we have this jewel. Is it jewelry? Jewelry. So you can use this jewelry in your hair. So you can see that this jewelry, you can use it to accessorize your locks. And this is the locks again, the Fritrice braid bow locks that we use. And all you just have to do is just open them up like this, and you're going to just put them directly on the hair to accessorize the locks like that. So you can create different designs with them. You can put them all over the hair. They're so easy to use and so easy to secure onto the hair. And she likes it. She has put a couple also sporadically throughout our hair. So this is what our hair looks like. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoy it, enjoy seeing it, and I hope you guys recreate it again. So with that being said, I promise you guys I'm going to show you our hairstyle, and this is our hairstyle. So thank you so much for just being my model of the day. And now we're going to talk about breakage. So you too, you can go and watch so that you can learn about how to make your hair not break.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sweetheart. Take care. Bye. Okay. So we're back. Okay. Let us start today's video. Sweetie, come and get your jewelry. She has so many of them. So come and get your hair jewelry right there. So let's get rid of that. So I want to welcome everyone coming in. Let me put on my glasses and I'll start by welcoming everyone coming in. All the way from the first person was Danielle. Hi, Danielle. Also, I see Avia is having problems with breakage right now and she wants it to stop immediately. And I also see that we have Grete, Anna. We also have Deborah. So many people. I would love for you all to come over to my Amazon page, and that is, I'll drop the link right there. Come on over. As you come in, click on that follow button. So let's do this. So when you get to the Amazon page, you will see, of course, this is what it will look like to you all. So when you come on there, you can click the follow button. I added one extra picture on here. If you want to see the process of me installing the bow locks on our hair, this is the video you can watch. It's a 1 minute 42-second video. So when you click on it, it looks like this, and you can see how I installed the thing on our hair. Very simple. So I'm not going to spoil the video for you guys. I'm going to let you all just watch it. And when you're watching it, I've already included where to find the product. So everything I used, you can pick which color you want. You can find it on my Amazon page. So easy to navigate. And you can also find other products on my Amazon page. If you enjoy this live chat, when you scroll to the bottom, you'll see the live right at the bottom, and you'll be able to view my past live stream. So if you want to see the initial look when we installed this onto our hair initially, this was the video. So a little bit of a housekeeping. Let me get that out of the way and come back to you all. Okay, so breakage. Let's talk about breakage today. That is why you're here, right? If you've experienced breakage, I would love you to comment to me which area of your hair has the most breakage. So when it comes to breakage for me, my problem area is always on my edges and my crown area. So let me know, what is your problem area when it comes to breakage? Is it your crown area? Is it your sides? Is it your middle area? There are different reasons why I'm asking that question. Let us first start off by distinguishing between breakage and shedding. So breakage is when your hair, so if this is, let's assume this is your hair strand, right? This is your hair, and your hair breaks, is going to break whereby your hair strand, you're not going to see a white bulb at the ends of your hair strand. If you do see a white bulb at the end of your hair strand, that is shedded hair. Shedded hair is completely normal unless when it's abnormal. And when it's abnormal is when it's excessive, and usually when you have a lot of shedded hair, usually longer strands, usually the same length as your hair in those areas, usually with a white bulb. When you have a lot of those, it's usually something that is happening internally. Your health, number one. What is going on in your hormones if you're going through postpartum shedding? What is going on in your life? Stress level, you can abnormally shed. And there are different levels of shedding. So keep that in mind. Now, breakage is usually caused by a whole bunch of other stuff. It's much easier to diagnose breakage than shedding. So when you are shedding abnormally, go see a doctor, number one. So number two, breakage. The first reason why you could be experiencing breakage in the hair, let me drop. The first reason why you might be experiencing breakage, I see so many people are saying they have breakage in the edges. They have a breakage on the side. And I see Tyler has breakage in the middle, but most people have breakage, like Ivado, she has breakage on the edges mostly. And I see Deborah is also in the crown area, the middle area. Okay, so now the first thing, when you detangle your hair, detangling your hair is crucial to when you're going to have breakage and if you're going to have breakage. A lot of us, when we're detangling our hair, hi, I want to say thank you so much to Luis. Luis, thank you so much. Luis just started following us on our Amazon page. Thank you. I'm so grateful to you. I appreciate you so much. And if y'all want to come over to the Amazon page, feel free to come. Now, when it comes to detangling, so key number one, write it down. The first reason why you might have a lot of breakage in your hair will be the way you are detangling your hair. When it comes to detangling your hair or combing your hair, do not, let me repeat myself, do not do it on dry hair. When your hair is dry, that is when it is much easier for you to encounter breakage in your hair. So when your hair is dry, that is, I'm going to repeat it again, that is when you're going to have more breakage in your hair. So you want to start off by spraying something in your hair to reduce the dryness. So you could get a spray bottle, right? A spray bottle like this. I'm going to also highlight it on the Amazon carousel. You can get a spray bottle and just take a spray bottle, fill it up with water. So you just fill it up with water. Very, very easy to do. And when you fill the bottle up with water, all you're going to just do is just spray. Just spray, just to add a little bit of moisture to it. Then you section off your hair. When you section off your hair, after sectioning off your hair, you use a wide tooth comb, okay? So this is a wide tooth comb. Everybody should have a white tooth comb. If you don't have a white tooth comb, of course, you can always get one on the Amazon page if you don't have. Okay, so all the products and everything I'm going to show you, I'm posting it right here. This is going to be the list of everything. If you're wondering, products shown. All products shown will be here. So I'm posting it for you all to see in the comment area. You can see all that, or you can go on the Amazon page. And when you go on the Amazon page, you want to click on Amazon Live Future. I usually keep it probably till the next live. So the first thing is a comb. So when you get a comb, and I have a comb like that. So this is the most popular comb. Yeah, one part of the locks thing, a most popular comb. So when you're going to comb the hair, I'm going to show you. Let me get my mannequin. So when you're going to comb the hair, you're going to take, I'm going to take Betty. So when you're going to comb the hair, first of all, you will first detangle the hair. So let's start off with detangling the hair. Hopefully you guys can, I'm going to pop Betty up here. Betty, are you welcome to the stage? Betty's like, I didn't know I was going to come on live with you all today. And I'm putting Betty on my wig stand. So, hi, Betty. So Betty's like, I didn't prepare for this. I'm not ready for this. So we're going to bring up Betty. So when you're going to detangle the hair, what you want to do is you do want to take, first of all, you're going to take your spray bottle and you're going to spray the section that you're going to use to detangle the hair, okay? So we're going to just spray that section. Now, the next thing is you will want to section the hair into a smaller section. So you want to take a smaller section. Now, we're going to get a clip. Remove the clip and take the hair out like that. Hey, Betty. Okay. So we're going to start with your liquid. Walk your fingers through. Now, the finger is the best thing to start off when it comes to detangling your hair. You first start off with the finger. So you want to use your fingers and gently detangle the hair to reduce the breakage that you have a possibility of getting. Right? Have you guys ever finger detangled before? You want to start off, it can be a little bit tedious, but the first thing is to use your fingers. Trust me, if you do this, the amount of breakage you get when it comes to washing your hair or detangling your hair will be very, very minimal. Very, very excessively minimal. So you're going to come like this. Come like this. Okay? Now, after your finger detangled, that is when you're going to take your white tooth comb. I don't want you, after spraying, to just take a white tooth comb and go through. You will still encounter breakage. If you go through like this, right after you've just sprayed the hair, you will still encounter breakage. You want to start from the ends of the hair. That's what you want to do. From the ends of the hair, you're going to comb the hair. You're going to comb it. And you're working. When you get to a part that has a snag, you stop and you detangle that section like that. Very, very easy to do. So easy to do. This is very, very crucial to minimize the detangling. Now, one thing that Ivado says is that detangling your hair with oil before shampoo minimizes excessive shedding. Yeah, you can try that too before you shampoo. So now you can comb through and it goes through easily. So that's the key thing. Now, if you're also detangling your hair, another tool that you could use is a brush. And this is the Scarecrow brush. This brush is also a good brush because, number one, when it snags, it separates. So this kind of brushes separates. If you click on the link that I put out, our Amazon, to go to the Amazon page of everything I'm showing you, you'll be able to see. For those people wondering, where can I get these products? Yeah. So this one, I know the hair is already tangled, but you can see it's spread. So you see how it's spreading? This brush is very good, especially for children that are tender-headed. And it's so easy to use to detangle their hair. Because when there's a snag, it separates. I'm going to show you using it with another section of our hair that has been really tangled up. After detangling the hair, for sure, what you want to do is you do want to twist up the hair so that the hair doesn't tangle up again. So we're just going to quickly twist up the hair so that the hair doesn't tangle up again. Right. So we're going to do the same thing with the brush. You can spray with a little liquid or use an oil, whichever one is your preference. Use your fingers to gently loosen up any harsh tangles in there. And then you're going to use your brush, Scarecrow brush, and you're going to brush. See? And the brush does exactly the same thing. This brush, you might say that, oh, but our hair is not type 4, our hair is not this, our hair is not that. This brush works very well with different hair types. It works really well with different hair types, and I can even demonstrate to you how I use it when I do my daughter's hair. So let me bring up a video showing you guys how I use it when I do my daughter's hair. So here is it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. It's the Scarecrow brush. So this is the Scarecrow brush. The Scarecrow brush comes in different sizes. This is the big size. Okay, it fills my palm. It also has the mini, and the mini comes right now. I have it in 2 colors. We have the black, and you can see the size is like half of my, well, 3/4 of my palm. This is another color. So each of my daughters have their own mini brush. So this is our own. So we're going to use our own brush, and this is how it works. So starting at the end, it has a nice grip. See, the grip is really nice. I like grips that when I grip the brush or the comb, a little bit falls over my hand. So that's a very good grip, but it has a sound. So if you have a child that doesn't like sound, I don't know. So you guys hear? Yeah, so it does have a sound to it. So just be mindful of that. But it does a very good job detangling. Okay, so now, okay, going on to the next point. I hope I've explained how to detangle the hair. You can also use a conditioner when you have to detangle the hair. That works really well. But the key thing is always to loosen up the tangles before you go in and you start using a tool on the hair. The best tool is always your fingers. So the next thing that I would like to suggest to you is also number 2. So second tip, the first one was detangling with the right tools. The second thing is deep conditioning your hair. Deep conditioning your hair is really vital in helping with softening your hair. It's really vital in also helping with keeping your hair moisturized longer. I have found that to be true in my hair's case. And I get questions from people that what is a good deep conditioner to use. It all depends on what your hair likes. So for me and my kids, lately we've been using, for a while now, I won't say lately, for a while now we've been using the Cream of Nature Pure Honey. This is the Pure Honey line. This is their moisture replenish and strengthen hair mask. It contains honey. So if you guys know about honey, honey acts as an humectant. It adds moisture to the hair. It's very softening. You can see we need to buy some more. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, both my daughters have used it, so I'm gonna use one more pack. But this is a very good deep conditioner. When you use deep conditioners in the hair, you also want to use hooded cap or some form of heat to help penetrate the deep conditioner into the hair. So deep conditioning is very vital. If you're someone that you've never ever deep conditioned before, always give it a try, especially if you're using a shampoo that is ash. I'm going to be talking later on about one key thing that everyone is doing. I was doing it too, but I don't want you guys to keep on doing it. So I'll be talking about that. That's going to be one of our points to help reduce the breakage. So I'm going to take a little break. We're going to look at the questions that people have. Louis said, thank you for talking about this subject because I was having shedding for breakage problem. Okay, so thank you, Louis, for sharing that. I also see that Shamel says, Shamals says, I notice our hair breaks more when we keep our fingers in it. The less it is manipulated, the healthier it becomes. Yes and no. And I'll tell you why. Okay, she also says, when I manipulate my hair a lot, it was thin and stringy in its natural state. So that makes sense. The thing is this. Over manipulating your hair can thin it out if you're using the wrong tools and if you're doing the wrong things to it. If you're someone that you are really careful the way you're caring for your hair, you're keeping your hair moisturized on a regular, your hair will be fine, even if you touch your hair every single day. Trust me. But if you're someone that you don't touch your hair, you don't moisturize your hair, you don't do anything to your hair, you keep it in style, you don't even do anything, you don't take care of it, when you are out of that style, your hair will be worse off than when you started. So there's always a but behind not over manipulating versus manipulating. So it all depends on how you care for your hair. That is the result that you're going to get. So we talked about deep conditioning being the second point. Now, the next point that I'd like to share with you, and then I'll take another question from the audience, yes, is when you go to sleep. I want you guys to let me know, comment and let me know, when you go to sleep, how do you go to sleep? And I'm not talking about what you wear. No, I'm not talking about what you wear. I'm talking about what you do to your hair. So I'm going to tell you what you need to do before you go to sleep. Before you go to sleep, you brush your teeth, right? Right. I hope most of you are brushing your teeth. So you brush your teeth. After you brush your teeth, the next thing that you need to do is touch your head. I want you to do that. I just want you to touch your head. Touch your head and see, how does my hair feel today? If your hair feels dry, moisturize it. Yes. I believe in understanding your hair cues. What I mean about your hair cues is understand how your hair feels when it's dry. How it feels when it's dry is an indicator of when and if you need to moisturize it. So 2 live streams ago, let me see if I can pop it up. 2 live streams ago, I talked about dry hair. I talked about what you can do for dry hair. So I'm going to show you. So if you go to the Amazon page, you'll be able to see the live I'm talking about. When you click on view up my past live stream, you're going to see this live stream right here that talks about dealing with dry hair. In that live stream, there's a tool that I show that actually checks the moisture level of your hair. So if you don't have that tool, let your fingers be a guide to you. Touch your hair, know when it has to do with it being dry or it's getting dry. Moisturize your hair. Moisture. Moisturize your hair before you go to bed. Now, I want you to wear a bonnet if possible. If you have issues with your edges, if your edges are very thin, you might want to not put the bonnet on your edges like this. So there are different kind of bonnets that you can get. You can get, of course, double-sided bonnet where you have the inside and the outer sided. This is just a simple bonnet that I just picked up. And I know my kids, actually, my daughter actually loves this bonnet a lot. So she loves this bonnet. She has added, you can see, I purchased it in 2019, and you can see where I purchased it December 16th, 2019, and my daughters love it. My youngest has this, the pink one, this one right over here, and she absolutely love it. So this is a bonnet. It lasts a lot. It's very durable. So they've washed it so many times. It doesn't slack. And it's very, I tell you, it's very, very durable. So this is the one. My daughter has this one and this one. And I think she gifted a friend one of this. So if you guys don't have a bonnet, it's good. This is a good place to pick up one. So bonnets are number one thing. Having a bonnet to wear at night. And when you wear the bonnet, especially if you have problems with your edges, you want to put the bonnet right here. You don't want to put it on your edges. If you're like me, that my edges are naturally lighter than my hair, I put my bonnet, if I'm going to wear a bonnet, I put it right over here on my forehead. And I go to bed like that. So that's key. The next thing I will say is, if you don't want to wear a bonnet, I will highly suggest investing in a silk or satin pillowcase. With that being said, because why is it important? Breakage happens at night. It happens at night if you're single, if you're single and sleeping alone, and it happens at night if you're not single and you have a spouse that you are that is sleeping with you and you are having fun at night. Sleep with a pillowcase, a silk pillowcase. So the pillowcase that I have, too bad I didn't even bring it. Dang it. The pillowcase that I have is from Bedshaw. Now, you all know I've been talking about Bedshaw. I've shown a lot of my stuff, using Bedshaw. Bedshaw pillowcases, they're very durable and they hold on. They don't, some pillowcases will be like coming apart, and they come in different colors, of course. So I love it. I love that they always have a sale going on. You guys can see right now they have a sale going on. They do also have silk pillowcases and different colors. So this is the Bedshaw. They have it in different sizes, as big as you want, and they work really well in maintaining the moisture in your hair. At night is when the moisture disappears a lot from your hair. At night. And if you are someone that you are not taking care of your hair before you go to bed and making sure that you have that moisture in your hair before you go to bed, then there's a problem. Now, I see that KJ says that satin case is too hot and it makes us sweat. Now, I tell you something. I'm someone that I'm at the age where menopause is like there, like, hello, me and you, you're my best friend forever. I don't like you, but you're my best friend forever. That's how me I. And so those hot flashes are there. You can also invest in a silk pillowcase if you want to. Or I know some people that they can't even wear anything on their head and pillowcases are good. You will see the moisture lasting longer in your head. So I hope that helps you out. Thank you, Sasha. Now, Sharon adds a question. One question that Sharon says is that, how do you know when you put too much moisture in your hair? When you put too much moisture in your hair, that is known as moisture overload. Your hair feels gummy. Also, if you used to have like good elasticity when you pull your hair and it snaps back, the snapback is not as obvious. It's more like the hair just stays limp. So when you have too much moisture in your hair, that is the possibility that you have too much protein. Now, this is a good time to segue to point number 4, why you have breakage in your hair. Point number 4, tip number 4. you are using too much protein or you are not using enough protein. Okay, so what is protein? Our hair is made out of protein. Protein helps to strengthen your hair. A lot of us, we will go to the pantry and we'll go to the store and we'll buy avocado, mayonnaise, and all that. And we will say we've made a protein treatment. So let me tell you something. Yeah, that can be a protein treatment. But to be honest with you, it really isn't a penetrating protein treatment. When you want, what does protein do to the hair? Protein helps strengthen the hair. It strengthens the hair from the inside. If you have a real good protein, a protein that is hydrolyzed, that is the word. You want to look for something that is hydrolyzed. Hydrolyzed protein is what you need in order to get into your hair cuticles. Now, one thing I would suggest to you, number one, if a lot of us that were using homemade remedies when it comes to protein in our hair, I'm going to show you a picture of what you're doing to your hair. Okay. So I want to show you a picture of your hair appearance. So let me find a really nice picture for you guys. Okay. So I'm going to bring it up on the screen and we're going to do this. Yeah, so give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to bring it up because I always tell you guys, I believe in educating. I just don't want to just throw things out there for you all to just say, oh, she wants me to buy this and buy that. Now, this is the structure of the hair. This is your hair strand. Your hair strand has what is called, you have the cuticles, you have the cortex, and then you have the medulla. Now, when you are putting products onto your hair that are not hydrolyzed, like protein treatment that you want to penetrate into your hair cuticle, going through the cortex with the medulla, you want to use hydrolyzed protein. When you use the things that you mix up at home, they only reach the cuticle. They make the cuticle, they can make it look smoother, they can make it look shinier. But when it comes to like protein treatments, you want something that will go inside the cuticle. And the particles that you have, in terms of the particles you have for your avocado mix, all your Greek yogurt and stuff, the particles, eggs, yeah, some people also use eggs. The particles are too big to really penetrate, but you will see results because the outer area will get the benefit. So that's why it works for you. The outer area gets the benefit, but the inside is what you need to concentrate on, especially when you have breakage. If you're someone that you're like, I've been struggling with breakage for months and weeks and whatever, I do my protein treatment and I'm like, what do you use for protein treatment? Oh, I take avocado, I mix an egg in it, I mix some coconut oil, I mix this with it and I put it on my hair. And my hair feels good maybe for a month and then it starts breaking again. I don't know, auntie, why? And I'm like, you need a real protein treatment, a real protein treatment. So let me go and I'm going to tell you the protein treatment I use. This is the one I use. I use it with my kids. It's not a strong protein treatment. So this is the Shea Moisture Hydrate and Repair Protein Power Treatment. It's not a strong treatment like Afoji. If your hair is very damaged, you can get Afoji 2 steps. Use a stronger protein treatment. Now, let's say you're like, oh, but I still want to do my DIY and I don't want that. You can try to get hydrolyzed protein treatments. And you can find those also, I believe you can find them also on Amazon. So you can actually buy the liquid, the hydrolyzed protein liquid and mix it in your DIY. So that will work fine for people that are struggling with hair breakage. I want to say a big hello. Thank you so much, Tioni. Tony Thomas says she loves seeing people that you've been following on Instagram, on Amazon Live. Thank you so much. Oh, it's so nice to see you. And thank you so much for following me on Instagram also at Discovering Natural. JC Mom of 3, welcome. Happy Friday. You always come to my live chats. Thank you so much. Missy S just started following us on Amazon. Thank you, Missy M. And Mr. and Mrs. Paulson also started following us. So thank you so much. I'm sending you guys a ray of sunshine. Yep, sent you a ray of sunshine on there. Thank you guys. And hopefully you'll be able to follow me on my other platforms on YouTube, Discovering Natural, Facebook, Discovering Natural, Instagram, Discovering Natural, everywhere, Discovering Natural. Thank you guys. So we're going to take a question. I see, and I want to just point out Roseanne. Roseanne says she moisturizes and she massages before bed. My dear, that is awesome. That is so awesome. Thank you so much. So I see, let's see another question. So Chinomso Kano says, can you please give us example of good protein products and how often we should use it? So Chinomzom, I already showed you, this is the product that I showed. How often should you use it? I use this once a month. If you're high porosity, you can use it more often. Like if you wash your hair every week, you can use it twice a month if you need it, if your hair needs it. Now, if you're someone that you're low porosity hair, you have to be very careful, because low porosity hair, if you have too much protein, if you use too much protein, you will encounter too much breakage. Yes, your hair will be dry and brittle. That will be the other spectrum. Remember, Sharon was asking a question about what happens if you put too much moisture. Yeah, that's one spectrum. The other spectrum to hair breakage is too much protein. So to reduce your hair breakage, this is the point I wanted you guys to know. To reduce your hair breakage, when you have a good balance of moisture and protein in your hair, it reduces your hair breakage, because the moisture makes your hair soft and the protein, it strengthens your hair from the inside so that it doesn't break easily. So you need those combo in your hair. So because of that, I'm going to segue now to point number 5. Point number 5 is moisture. Moisture, moisture, moisture. You are not moisturizing your hair enough, and you are using the wrong things to moisturize your hair. So how do you guys moisturize your hair? Let me ask you a question. What is the first thing that you should use when you have to moisturize your hair? Oh, I want to say thank you so much. Sharon Smith just started following. Wow. Sharon Smith, thank you so much for following. I am going to just send you some hearts. Thank you. And I see Missy had a question. So before I talk about moisture, Missy on Amazon said, what if your hair is fine? Yes, if your hair is fine, you can still use a protein treatment to help strengthen your hair. Fine hair, it's out the strands. If your strands are fine strands, you can still use it. Now, when it comes to moisturizing your hair, I'm going to tell you the differences between when you moisturize your hair and your hair is fine versus when your hair is much thicker, as bigger, your density is much higher. Okay, now when it comes to moisture, the first thing that you should use, good. Thank you so much. I see the first person to answer that question was Ashoka Jackson, said water. Yes, correct. I also see that Rosa says water. Very good. And Ashoka says to add moisture, begin before you start adding other products. Yes, water. Thank you, Shebi. Shebi says, finally, she made it to the live. Yes, finally. And I hope you all are sharing this live. Please share this live. Like it, share it, because you are not going to lose. You're going to help somebody else out. You'll be helping somebody else out. And if you're not following, please follow my Amazon page. Guys. Thank you so much. Hi, Vanetta. Okay, so water. Now, a lot of people, they might say, oh, one thing, somebody was wondering if their hair was really damaged. If your hair is very, very damaged, this is a mild protein treatment. A stronger protein treatment is like Olaplex. Olaplex is a stronger protein treatment, and this is what it looks like. It's usually something that is used at a salon. It's a bit more pricey. Let me stop. I'm going to stop sharing this. I'm going to share the Olaplex information right here. It's a bit more pricey. However, it does a good job. So this is the Olaplex, and this one, please, 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 if you don't know how to use it, go to the salon, give it to them, and let them use it for you. So Olaplex number 3, Olaplex has different numbers. So this is number 3. It repairs and it strengthens your hair. This works really, really good right here. It is not an all natural. It's one small bottle, but if your hair is very damaged, you might want to go and look at Olaplex, especially like if you have color damage, which we're going to talk about later also. So we're going back into moisture. So the first thing, why do I keep on forgetting this? The first thing when it comes to moisture is water. So you get your spray bottle. As I showed you earlier on, you can get a spray bottle, and then you can get a hair cream. And I'm highlighting the hair cream, the TGIN hair cream. You guys see I'm only showing you 2 things, right? Yeah? You're like, where's the oil? If you're someone that your hair is fine and you don't want to put too much oil to weigh down your hair, this already has oils in it. This is a moisturizer you can use every single day, but start off with water. Start off with water first, then use this every single day. This is actually my 3rd container of it. I opened this the other day during the live chat. And I don't like seeing hair on it. My youngest daughter has been in this. I can see because she has curly hair. I need my tissue or something. Yep. She has kids. When you have kids and teenagers, just buy them their own products. Sometimes I forget, and this is what happens. It's like a pet peeve of mine seeing hair in my hair products. But yeah, so this already has oils in it. So you can just bypass the oils and stuff. Now, if you are someone that you are high porosity, let's talk about hair porosity. If you're struggling with moisture, retaining moisture in your hair, there's a possibility that you're not moisturizing your hair well enough, and you're not moisturizing your hair the right way with your own hair porosity type. Now, let's take Betty, for example, right? Betty, come on, Betty. So this is Betty. So let's imagine Betty today is high porosity. If you're high porosity, first thing you want to start off is a liquid. So we're going to put the liquid in the hair like that. Okay? Then you can use a cream, heavy cream. So you can use a cream on the hair. Put the cream on the hair. When you put the cream and you're moisturizing your hair, your ends of your hair is usually the driest part of your hair. So I would like you, if you're someone that you're suffering with a lot of dryness, add more products to the ends of your hair. Add more products. That will keep the ends from drying up easily, and then walk the product through the length of your hair. Then last thing, what you can also do after doing that, you can also add in your moisturizing cream or your moisturizing oils, any oils that you use. So this is an oil that I use. You can add in your oil. I'm not going to put it right now because that oil is expensive. So put your oils to lock in the moisture. So it locks in the moisture into the hair and it keeps the hair moisturized. There's a difference between hair that is moisturized versus hair that is not moisturized. So you can see Betty now, our hair is moisturized, well moisturized, and this is dry hair. Dry hair will break. Dry hair will snag. Dry hair is not good. Moisturized hair is good. Moisturized hair will not snag. Listen to Betty's dry hair. Okay? It has that dry sound. This is not dry. Okay? So that is the key thing. When your hair Thank you so much, Betty. Thank you, Betty. Say bye. Okay. So when your hair is well moisturized, it's not going to break. Now, if you're someone that you are low porosity, you could try LOC method using a lighter oil if you need to, or you can just stick with liquid and a moisturizing cream. So let me so that's the terms in terms of moisture. That is my main suggestion. So let me take a question from the audience. I see Missy was wondering how often to use a protein treatment. Yeah, so as I mentioned before, it all depends on your hair needs. I would say start off with once a month. If you just want a routine protein treatment. If your hair is really damaged, you want to follow the instruction. There's some protein treatments like this one, there's a lighter protein treatment. Now, because Missy talked about protein treatment, I will also add one more point later on about protein treatment, that if you're someone that you can't even use protein treatment, let's say you can't use protein treatment, what can you do? You can incorporate what is known as protein, like protein in your diet, and we'll talk about diet later on, so keep on watching. I'll tell you a couple of proteins that I think are beneficial for your health, for your diet, for your overall body. But let's take questions right now. So I see, let's see, Victoria says, please, what TGIN product are you using to moisturize? And that was the TGIN Crow Food. Yeah, this Crow Food, and I'm going to post the link again. This is the links to all the products that I'm showing. It's in the comment area. And this is the product that I just showed you right now, the TGIN. Let me bring it up for you. Yeah, I'm going to bring it up for you. Give me a second right here. So this is the TGIN Crow Food Moisturizer. That's the moisturizer that I'm using. And I found it to be quite beneficial. I've been using it forever. Okay, so moving on, the next thing that a lot of people don't know that it causes, and I myself, for a long time, I was thinking that how can this cause breakage? And I'm like wondering, when people tell me that, you need to do this, you need to do that, I'm like, how about now? The hair that we're even trying to grow, let it grow. Yes, I'm Nigerian, so the accent is going to come out. And they're like, hey, but you know, if you don't do it, it will not grow. You need to do this all the time. And I'm like, this year that I struggled, I went to heaven and I came back, and God was like, this is the amount you're going to get, and this is it. And I'm like, thank you, God. Oh, now somebody's telling me I have to do this. And I'm like, they're like, yeah. So I started doing it. I started doing this stuff, and my hair grew. Let me take that back. My hair's breakage reduced. It didn't grow my hair. That's the wrong misconception about what I'm going to tell you now. The next point I'm telling you now, the wrong misconception that this grows your hair. No, this reduces the breakage. So when I say this reduces the breakage, what am I talking about? I'm talking about none other than this product. And I'm going to bring it up on the screen for y'all. And y'all will be like, what? Really? Seriously? Okay. Yeah. You guys see this thing? This thing here. Yeah. It is not scissors. It's a shear, a barber shear. This can reduce the breakage in your hair. Now, a lot of us, we are so scared to trim our hair. We are extremely scared to trim our hair. Now, when you trim your hair, trimming your hair is very, very beneficial when I say very, very beneficial, it's extremely beneficial to reduce the breakage that you get. Because when you don't trim your hair, that is when you have split ends. That is when you have so much damage, and the damage can travel. Your split ends can travel from the ends of your hair through the length of your hair. When that happens, you're not going to retain the growth that you think you are entitled to retain. So getting the right scissors, I want you guys to use the right scissors. Don't be using, you know what? Let me tell you something. Some people, will be using this. You know, the scissors that the teacher said buy for your kids. Do not use this to trim your hair. You don't want to use this. You want to use a shear, a barber shear, a good one, salon quality. What happens is that when you trim your hair with this, it can actually make the split travel more, not cut it out well, and actually affect it. So you do want to invest in a very good scissors. Trimming your hair, trust me, if you trim your hair the right way, it will reduce the breakage that you are getting. Totally reduce the breakage. And I see that Terenthia has the salon quality. Yes, you need a salon quality scissors. I cannot emphasize that enough. Now, a lot of people say when you trim your hair, it grows your hair. No, when you trim your hair, it stops your hair from breaking. Thereby, you retain your hair growth because your hair is always growing. But if it's breaking at the ends, remember that end, you know, like Betty, the ends of the hair is the fragile part. That's why I always add more moisture to it. Now, if you're adding more moisture to the ends of your hair and your hair is still not retaining the moisture, then it is a possibility that you need to trim it. Okay, so that was trimming your hair. That was my 6th point. Now, my 7th point is when you wash your hair, you absolutely need to use, don't be using a towel like a bathroom towel. You don't want to use a bathroom towel. So when you wash your hair, you can use a microfiber. They call them microfiber towel. Those kind of towels, they don't pull on your hair. There's a difference, and I didn't bring mine. There's a difference between a real towel and a microfiber towel. Now, with a microfiber towel, it gives you that smooth. It doesn't have that loop that can snag your hair, especially our natural hair that is very curly. Use a microfiber towel. That is one thing that can reduce the breakage. Now, when you wash your hair and you want to dry out your hair, don't take the towel. Please, people, stop taking towel and rubbing it like this. You don't want to do that. You want to pat it. Pat and squeeze. Pat and squeeze. That will reduce the breakage. Also, I would like to add that when you wash your hair, if you can, wash your hair in twist. Detangle your hair first before you wash your hair, and then put your hair into chunky twist or medium-sized twist and wash it that way. You will encounter less breakage when you wash your hair in twist. Trust me. You will encounter less breakage when you wash your hair in twist. So I want to know how many people use a bath towel versus what do you use when you dry your hair? Some people also use a t-shirt. Yeah. So using a t-shirt also works because the fibers are smooth. They're not rough. The fibers are smooth. So you can do that. I see, yeah. And I see that Ashoka says that our hair tangles very badly at the ends, and apparently that's also a sign of that. Yeah, she said that she needs to trim the damaged ends. Yes, you do need to trim your ends. I see, okay, the polls are coming in. What are you guys using? Missy says, Missy is using a bath towel. Missy, I hope today I have convinced you, I have witnessed you to change your ways. Missy, I love you, girl. Please use a microfiber towel, a bath towel. Oh, Louis also uses a bath towel. Louis, you all need to switch over. You can go. We see I've put the information right there. I've selected on the carousel. You can get this. This is just $9. $9 for three of this. And you can see that it doesn't have any loop. The fiber doesn't have loop. It's a smooth. It almost looks like four. Smooth, so it's not going to snag your hair. If you're someone that when you are using drying your hair and you see the towel and you see hair inside the towel, that's the wrong thing. That is just unnecessary. I call that unnecessary breakage. That is just unnecessary breakage. I also see that, okay, good. The polls are coming in. Victoria is using a bath towel, and Victoria has an emoji. It's like an emoji like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I've been doing that. Girl, don't worry, I've been doing it too in the past. But we are all here to repent. Welcome to the Church of Discovering Natural, where we talk about our sins of using the bath towel, and we're going to be using the microfiber towel. And I also see that, I see Rosa is using a cotton t-shirt. That is good. I see Lala uses the wig. Ashuka uses the tube twist. Yes, that works too. Vanita also uses a bath towel. Thank you. Yeah, so many people. Jennifer is using a towel. Torrente is using a t-shirt and a microfiber wrap. And Adiola, welcome. This is the first time Adiola is on the live. Thank you so much. Welcome. And I see Mrs. says that yes, I've converted her, and Louis is also saying now she knows. And thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being a convert and a follower of Discover Natural. And this is when I put in a little bit of, this is my introduction song, and welcome to the church of the non-bath towel head wrapper. Welcome. I had to just do that. You guys, I amused myself. So who is ready for point number 8? Point number 8. Are you guys writing notes down? This is the 8th reason why your hair is breaking. The 8th reason, let's take this away. Okay. The 8th, let's do that again. Let's take this away. Let's take this away. Okay. The 8th reason why your hair is breaking is because shampoo. Yes, shampoo. Okay, a lot of us, I'm going to include myself in it just because I used to do that. But, you know, we've all been converted now. We're getting converted now. So a lot of us will use a sulfate shampoo. Now, shampoos do a good job at cleansing your hair. They remove the bad stuff, product buildup from your hair. Product buildup can cause breakage. If you put products in your hair, keep on putting products, you don't wash your hair and wash your scalp well, you will get breakage. Product buildup, too much moisture, too much protein, not enough moisture, but shampoo also has a place. Now, the shampoo, there are shampoos that can actually help you with if your hair is thinning. One shampoo, the Peridot shampoo, is a good shampoo that can really help you with if your hair is thinning and stuff. But I'm not talking about what can help you. So this is the Peridot shampoo that I'm talking about that can help you if your hair is thinning and breakage from thinning. I have a couple of people that do use this and they rave. When I mean they rave highly about this helping them a lot. It's an anti-hair thinning shampoo, and you use it consistently. It has been certified to work well for men and women. Now, the key thing I want to point out about shampoos like this is that this one in particular doesn't have harmful chemicals, doesn't have SLS. Now, when you see SLS, that is known as sodium lauryl sulfite. It doesn't have paraben, and it's also gluten-free. It's filled with Ayurvedic herbs, also ancient Chinese medical herbs, and also medicines like saw palmetto, which helps with alopecia and other things. So if you're someone struggling with breakage and due to thinning or thinning due to aging or other factors like that, this is a good shampoo to try. And I have a client of mine that has been using this and she has been raving about it. So that's the Peridot shampoo. Now, sulfate shampoos do have their place. I see It's COVID says that she loves sulfate shampoo. Yes, sulfate shampoos have their place, but the problem is when you are not using it the right way. Now, some people will use sulfate shampoos and they don't deep condition after, and then their hair gets very, very dry. If this is you, if you have to use a sulfate shampoo to remove product buildup from your hair, please follow up with using a deep conditioner, such as a moisturizing deep conditioner. So this is a moisturizing deep conditioner that contains pure honey. So that's the thing. Now, if you're someone that you're like, my hair breaks, I use sulfate shampoo, please move away from sulfate shampoos and use sulfate-free shampoos. and you'll see drastic changes. Now, some people co-wash their hair all the time. That's their thing. They have to co-wash, co-wash, co-wash. If you're someone that you're totally against shampoos, you can co-wash. You could also use bentonite clays. You could also use clay mixes. You can find all this readily available on my Amazon page right there. When you go on there, don't forget to click the follow button. Yeah, and I see that a lot of people will switch from using sulfate shampoo and switch to sulfate-free shampoo and feel that because I'm using a sulfate-free shampoo, I don't need to deep condition. Please, 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 you still do need to deep condition, even though you're using a sulfate-free shampoo. So the ninth thing is heat. Yes, for all those people that you have to blow dry your hair every wash day, can I please suggest once in a while dropping off that heat and not blow drying your hair every single day? If you feel the need to use heat in your hair, you can use different kind of heat protectant. So this is the heat protectant that I use when we do use heat. This is the Tresemme heat protectant. It's good for up to 450 Fahrenheit. So you can use a heat protectant. You spray an heat protectant on your hair before you blow it out. You'll see reduction in breakage. There are also other heat protectors that I'm showing on the Amazon page, selecting for you guys. If you're someone that you're anti-chemicals, because this does have some chemicals in it. So if you're anti-chemicals, there are other heat protectants, and I'm going to bring one up on the screen. This is from the Honest, I believe it's the Honest company right here. So this is like a detangler. Oh, this is a detangler. Sorry. This is a detangler. I was supposed to bring the heat protectant and I brought in the detangler. I'm only human. No, I'm only human. Yeah. But HSI, I believe HSI also has a good heat protectant. Yeah. So they do also have a good heat protectant if you guys want to try them out. This is one of the best sellers on Amazon, and this also goes up to 450, and it helps prevent damage and breakage. Now, if you're someone that you absolutely need to use heat and you use heat a lot, especially if you're like a stylist and stuff, can I just say, please, okay, before we even talk, can I just say a big, big welcome to Lisa. Lisa, welcome. Lisa K. Walton, welcome, welcome. Let me send you a welcoming. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, you guys can see because you didn't go on my Amazon page. You're not following my Amazon page. Follow my Amazon page. It is totally free. Free 99. Join the thousands and thousands of people that are already following my Amazon page. They're seeing a ton of benefit. Okay, so I'm going to do a little walkthrough again, a recap of the Amazon page in case you're like, why must I even follow this Amazon page? The Amazon page link is, I see it over there. It's also in the comment area. When you get on the Amazon page, of course, you can also view my live, see my live chat and stuff. You can see pictures. You can watch videos on tutorials, different things, not only of hair, but different things like home care, products, cooking. And then I have segments. So this is like a library of different products you can use, skin, body. Talking about skin, on Monday, I'm going to be talking about something that you can use for eczema and skin care for children and adults. So I have all this stuff on the Amazon page. So when you're a follower of my Amazon page, you get notified when I add more things onto here. So thank you so much, Lisa, and everyone that have joined and are followers of my Amazon page. The last thing I will be talking about is, before I talk about that, I was talking to you guys about heat, right? We use the traditional, most people use the traditional blow dryer, right? Sometimes that can be quite dangerous in terms of damaging your hair, especially if you're not using a heat protectant. So they're different. How do you follow? How do you follow my Amazon page? When you get to that link, you're gonna click on the follow button. So let me show you. Somebody was asking the question, how do you follow the Amazon page? When you get on the Amazon page, I'm gonna show you. So this is the Amazon page. You'll see a follow button right here. You see this follow button? All you do is just click on the follow button. Make sure you are signed into your Amazon page and just click on the follow button. It's totally free. You don't get charged or anything. and that is how you follow. Thank you so much for answering that question, because a lot of people might not know how to follow. And that question was from Tarinthia. Tarinthia, thank you so much. Now, let me say something. Uyi. Oh, Uyi, welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Uyi. And Uyi, I'm going to give you a welcome. And I see Patty M just started following. Amazing. Thank you so much, Patty M, for following. Oh my goodness. Talking about Uyi, I have a primary, was it a primary school? No, a high school classmate called Uyi. Very tall guy. This guy was very, very tall, and I was very short. So I used to like, hi. Yeah, so whenever I see names like that, I'm like, okay. So we're talking about deep conditioner. This is an investment. I'm not going to lie to you guys. So this deep conditioner, not deep conditioner, this blow dryer is actually a big investment. This is what it looks like. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys right here. Let me show you guys right there. Okay. So this is a big investment. Yes, I know the price is scary. Yeah. You can send me a message on Instagram if I have a discount code. I will give it. I do have a discount code. So, but send me a message on Instagram or Facebook and I'll give you the discount code. Yeah, and you get it for, yeah. Anyway, so this is what it looks like. I will show you. It's a big, big, big tool. I do have it. I always keep mine in a box. And this is what, and it does a great job at straightening the hair. It does a great job because it's not, this blow dryer, it's not actually blowing heat. It's reversing the heat. It's reversing the heat, so it's not damaging your hair in that form. So we always start off with detangling the hair first, and we feed it in there, starting off with low heat, and you put it in there. And as you put it in, like that, it kind of sucks in the hair. Okay, so you're gonna see it's gonna suck in the hair, and you keep it in for like about 7 seconds or so. And then when you bring it out, I'm gonna show you the final result. It straightens the hair, like blows it out. This is on low heat. This is on very low heat. You can see that with low heat, you still get that stretch you want. The higher the heat, the straighter it becomes. And it doesn't put heat in your hair. So I have mine in the box right there. Yeah. So the last thing I was going to tell you that and there's some people that like protein treatment. They might not be able to use protein treatment in their hair. So using a product that like a protein shake, protein powder. The one I'm selecting for you guys is the Bellway. The Bellway. So you can take a protein shake. What you eat can help with hair breakage. So point number 10, foods that you are consuming or not consuming. Drink your water. Drinking your water can reduce the breakage in your hair, keeping your scalp healthy. Eat foods that are rich in protein. Don't overdo it though, because that also can make your hair brittle. Concentrate on eating healthy foods. Healthy foods, foods rich in biotin, foods rich in vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin A, E, everything. Foods are very beneficial. Start working from the inside out and you see great result. So I do have a few questions. I see Uyi said, can you use this every 2 weeks and not get heat damage? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So that is the good thing about the Revere hair blow dryer. You can use it often because when you're using it, it's not like putting heavy heat on your hair. It's taking the moisture out, but it's straightening your hair. It's a reverse hair engineer. So that's why it's called Rev Hair. It reverses the hair. So it's not using the heat. And you can also, one thing about the blow dryer that I was showing you, the Revere blow dryer, you can also see, so this is someone that used it on straighter hair, and this is, you see the result. So you can actually use it like that on even with cooler hair. You can use it with cooler hair and you'll be fine. So that is the thing about the Revere. It's a good investment. When I mean good investment, it's something that I invested in, and I am so happy that I'm able to tell you all about it. Very, very happy to tell you about it. Uh, so I'm gonna go and I see Missy has a question. She says, which oil combination is good for fine hair? So for fine hair, you want to keep it on the light level. So I will suggest something like almond oil. Almond oil, if you have to use castor oil, highly diluted, like add a lot of um almond oil or carrier oil to it. Almond oil is a light oil. You can also try argan oil. Argan oil is also a good oil. Vitamin E oil is also a good oil for finer hair. So let me see other questions I'm getting. Jennifer says, what do I use for thickening your hair? To thicken the hair, fenugreek. Fenugreek is also something good that you can use. Fenugreek oil. I have this oil mix. This is actually something I'm using. And if you go to the link, so this is a biotin. It has biotin in it, and it helps with helping your scalp and also helping with your hair growth retention. So this actually has fenugreek oil in it. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Awesome. So thank you, everyone. So I see the last question I'm going to take today is from Obi. Obi says, good evening. And I believe Obi will be from, in Nigeria. Are you in Nigeria or UK? Obi says, please, what is deep conditioning and what are the stages? Please help me out with the explanation. So deep conditioning. Deep conditioning, when you have to deep condition the hair, depending on the deep conditioner you buy, I would like you to read the direction. See if you have to use it at the beginning of wash day or after you shampoo your hair. I prefer using a deep conditioner after you shampoo your hair. So after you shampoo your hair, use a deep conditioner. A deep conditioner infuses moisture into your hair. It repairs your hair if your hair is damaged. It also has the ability to strengthen your hair if it does have some kind of protein in it, like hydrolyzed silk protein, hydrolyzed rice protein, hydrolyzed amino acids, and hydrolyzed protein, soy protein, and things of that sort. So the deep conditioner, that is the job of a deep conditioner. A deep conditioner is not a moisturizer. Please do not use a deep conditioner in your hair and leave it. Use it, cover your hair with a plastic cap, use some kind of, you can get a warm towel, wrap a warm towel on your hair, or sit under a hooded like a dryer or a steamer, and that will help in terms of infusing the moisture and infusing the nutrients into your hair. Then rinse your hair off with lukewarm water, and then proceed to using a leave-in conditioner. That's the kind of conditioner you leave in your hair. So thank you, everyone. I appreciate you. I see more questions coming in. Please, I would like to invite you all. If you want to talk to me, you can send me a message on my Facebook page or Instagram, Discovering Natural. And I also have a Facebook group called Discovering Natural Group. And on that Facebook group, you will be able to ask questions and post your hair, post your product, say, oh, is this a good product? You can do all that on my Facebook group. We have we have over 70,000 people ready to help you. If you want to learn more about hair care, how to style your hair, we have styling videos and galleries of several people on Facebook page. We have over 400 and the last I checked was 440,000 people on Facebook. And also you can also check out my YouTube channel where I cater to a ton of people, showing them, demonstrating to them. Please follow me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and especially on Amazon, where you can get suggestions and so much more. Thank you so much, you guys. If I did not answer your question, don't worry. I will answer your questions as I finish this live stream. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next live stream. Thank you, and I love you guys. Take care. And to all the people that started following, Asmile, thank you so much for following. Missy was asking about how to care for gray hair in one of my live streams. I'll be talking about that. Missy, if you can, please send me a Facebook message or Instagram message, and I will give you a video where I talk about what to do about gray hair. So everyone else, I want to say a big shout out to Asmile for following me on Amazon. Patty M, thank you for following. Lisa, thank you for following. And Sharon, thank you. Mr. and Mrs. Paulsons, thank you for following. Miss CS, thank you for following. Louise, thank you for following on Amazon. For all those people that have followed me on other platforms and have subscribed because you are watching this, I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And I wish you a wonderful weekend. Please stay safe and please stay blessed. And please protect yourself and give your loved ones a hug and a kiss from me. Take care. Mwah. Take care, guys. And I'll see you in the next live stream. And we'll see you later. Don't forget to follow our Amazon page, and I'll end this stream with showing you a couple of videos from the Amazon page as we end you guys out. So let's get started. Okay. Anywhere you go, you belong.